guys, welcome to day 3 of Vlogmas. I'm very excited and you can't really see it right now, but my shirt has Snoopy on it, not a Disney character. So this video is actually not going to be about Disney. Shock, I know, I did stick some little nods to Disney in there, so you're welcome. Oh, this isn't like a booktube channel. Something you guys don't know about me, or you might not know about me, is that I love reading! I love reading books, and I wanted to just sit down and talk about some of my favorite books that I've read in, like, I think the past year. I want to start, though, with an honorable mention. That is The Fault in Our Stars, or pretty much anything by John Green, because John Green is such a wonderful writer. This will make you feel the feelings, and it'll break your heart and just kind of tape it back together. This is the first John Green book I ever read, and I loved it. So if you haven't read any of his work, I encourage it. 6 books I want to talk about, and I'm starting with ones I read a while ago. The first one is To Catch a Falling Star by Kim Culbertson. It is about a girl who lives in a small town in California, that kind of like picture perfect-esque town. And these people from Hollywood come up to shoot a movie, and there's this dreamy Hollywood guy who her best friend is like, oh my god, he is the bee's knees, he is so amazing, why do you not like him? And she's like, anyways, I forget how, because it's been a little while since I've read this. He ends up working for him, pretending to be his girlfriend. It's cutesy and cliche, like the tiniest bit cliche, but I think it's adorable. This is actually one of the books that I have found myself rereading time and time again because it's just cute and adorable. All of these authors is like really difficult last names, so please forgive me if I butcher them. Let me know in the comments down below if you've read any of these books, please. This book was one of my favorite books I've ever read. This is Second Star, Lost in California, Neverland by Alyssa B. Scheinbell. I think that's how you say it. Oh my god. First of all, this is basically like Peter Pan fan fiction. This is based on Peter Pan set in California, where I'm from. Not where I'm from, but a surf town. So Wendy, her brothers John and Michael get lost, and they're like pro surfers. They get lost and she can't find them. So Wendy goes on a hunt to find them, and she goes to the spot where they used to surf all the time, and who does she meet? None other than Pete, who is Peter Pan, teaches her to surf. But Captain Hook comes in, but what is his name? Jas. He, like, oh my god, the way he is described, he's like so dreamy, I can't even. He's this dreamy drug seller, and they call the drug pixie dust, so that's where Tink comes in. Oh, and Tink is in it, I'm sorry, I forgot she is Pete's friend who surfs but kind of likes him. Anyways, if you love Peter Pan, and I'm not really a super big Peter Pan fan, I just love this book, and like, it's subtly Disney. This is The Heartbreakers by Ali Novak, and Ali Novak she wrote her first book, My Life with the Walter Boys, and it was on Wattpad, and you know, love to my Wattpad fam. I love Wattpad, I'm addicted to Wattpad. I have so many books in my library in Wattpad, and when I saw that she was from Wattpad, I had actually read My Life with the Walter Boys on Wattpad, and I saw it in stores, and I was like, oh my god, that's so great for her. This is one of the books that I can't help rereading. I love it, and I love it, and I love it. Heartbreakers is a band in the book. The book centers around 3 triplets. There's 2 girls and 1 boy. One of the girls is sick, but she loves the Heartbreaker. So the brother and the sister go out to a signing to get a Christmas present for her of a signed poster. But unfortunately, they missed the cutoff. But she recognizes the lead singer, Oliver Perry, who she met in Starbucks on their road trip. And so they kind of become friends, and then he kind of falls for her, and oh my god, it's so cute! I would really recommend this if you love cutesy romance story. I really like it. Plus, like, the outside's so cute, there's music all over it. This is Every Last Word by Tamara Ireland Stone, and this book is wonderful. It talks about a girl who has OCD, and And as someone with anxiety, I can kind of relate to, I don't know, it's really hard to come to terms with something like that. And I know anxiety is nothing like OCD, and I can see how hard it was for her to adjust, because she, the main character, couldn't tell her friends, because it is really hard to tell your friends something like that. This is basically my love for psychology and my love for creative writing in a book. Like, this is it in a book. Done. Because creative writing and psychology are two of my favorite subjects, and she discovers this underground poetry club in her school, and so she joins it, and she really finds who she is, and she finds her voice, and it's beautiful. And it reminded me of the good times I had in creative writing, and just how you can really find your voice through writing. And I honestly treasure this book so much because it is just a wonderful piece of art. I love it, and if any of these books you're gonna read, let this be one. So I just want to hug it. This is Shadow Falls, The Beginning. So this actually is a big book, but there's two. There's two in it, and each is about 300 pages. It is by C.C. Hunter. Basically, Shadow Falls is a camp for supernaturals, and this girl is sent to it because she's adopted, but she doesn't know that she's supernatural. And oh my god, it's just really interesting, and it's not like anything I've ever read before. It kind of brings me back to my Twilight days, but this is a whole lot better written. This is Milk and Honey by Ruth B. Kari. It's a thin book, it's a poetry book. I will read you the back of it. This is the journey of surviving through poetry. This is the blood, sweat, tears of 21 years. This is my heart in your hands. This is the hurting, the loving, the breaking, the healing. And if I could describe this in one word, it would be NSFW, not safe for work, because it has illustrations in them. I'm not going to show them, but it has illustrations that are suggestive, because it deals with very serious themes in this book, and she's talking about things that have happened to her, and I would just be aware of what you're getting into. I mean, this poetry is so beautiful. It's so beautiful and so well written, and the words are just like, I don't know how to do it. It's almost indescribable how wonderful this is. It's also so raw and filled with passion. I will read you my favorite. This is one of my I have a couple bookmarks that are my favorite, and I will show you the imagery because it's just a tornado. Your body is a museum of natural disasters. Can you grasp how stunning that is? And I just find her work to be very inspiring, and I think there's a whole lot of affirmations in here about loving yourself and learning to love yourself without a man. Here, this is a poem that's to the reader. Stay strong through your pain, grow flowers from it. You have helped me grow flowers out of mine, so bloom beautifully, dangerously, loudly, bloom softly, however you need, just bloom. That's going to be it for this video. If you liked it, give it a big thumbs up. Comment down below if you've read any of these books, and also comment down your favorite book at the moment, because I could use a new book to read. Don't forget to subscribe if you're new. My name's Alexis. Nice to meet you. Alright, bye guys. See you tomorrow.